They're the last thing on your mind when you shift into drive, but the first to touch the road. They're the difference between fender and bender. Some of you may recognize those words. That's because they're from a Yokohama tire commercial. I open with that because I'm going to do my informative speech on tires. As you can see, I'm filthy. I work at a tire store, so I install tires, I repair tires, so I feel I can give you a pretty good idea of what to watch for and hopefully help keep you safe. Tires are an important thing because they are a safety feature. So I'm going to go over the importance of buying good quality tires, the importance of keeping them properly maintained and what you can do to help maintain them, and also what you should have a shop do to help maintain the tires. To start off with, it's very important to buy good quality tires. Tires are like anything else. You can buy extremely cheap ones or you can buy extremely expensive ones. I would recommend not buying cheap tires because they won't last. They wear funny. Like I said, they won't last. So in the long run, you end up spending more money to get them replaced when you could have just bought a good set of tires and been okay. When you buy tires, they're rated based on their mileage. So you have very good brands like this tire here. This is a Michelin, which is a very good brand, and it's rated for 60,000 miles, so if you keep them properly maintained, it will last you a very long time, and it's a good investment. A lot of times people buy cheap tires because tires are an unexpected cost. They get a nail in their tire or they just wear down and they don't have the money to buy a good quality tire, so they just buy something cheap to get it done. Once you do buy tires, it's important to keep them maintained. There are some easy things that you can do to help maintain them. The first is to watch the air pressure. Many of the new vehicles have sensors in their tires that will tell you when the air pressure is low, so that's easy. But if you have an older vehicle, you can get a gauge to tell you how much air is in each tire. It's important to keep them where they're supposed to be set at, and each car has a sticker inside the door that tells you the manufacturer suggested air pressure for each tire. It's important to keep them at that because that's the way the vehicle was engineered to handle based on those air pressures. So if you start getting above that or below that, it's not going to handle the way it was designed to, and the tires are also going to wear funny. Another important thing is to watch the tread depth, and at work we have a gauge that we use to measure the depth. So you can pick one of those up and just watch the tread depth on the tires. I'll come back to that in a little bit. It's also important to have the dealer or a service provider do a couple things to maintain the tires. When you first install them, you should get an alignment. An alignment is basically making sure that everything is straight. It aligns the fronts with the rears, and it's important to do that not only as a safety feature, but also it will help prolong the life of your tires and your investment. So that's an important thing to do. Another important thing is to have them rotated and balanced. Like I said, checking the tread depth. So if you have, depending on if you have a front wheel drive or rear wheel drive vehicle, the tires will wear differently. So if you have a front wheel drive vehicle, for instance, the front tires will wear faster than the rears. So you want to watch the tread depth. So the fronts will wear, and then you'll want to rotate them with the rears so that the rears will wear evenly with the fronts. It just helps prolong the tires and your investment. It's really easy to do. You just have the people that service your car do that. So that's something that is very easy to extend the life of your investment. So in closing, tires are a very important feature of any car we all drive. It's something you don't think about, but they're very important. They're costly, I know that, but it's good to buy a good quality tire. Then you can perform your own maintenance, like I said, and then also there's some things the shop should do. So tires are good.